Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top 4 seeds a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the LSU Tigers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And the kick goes out of bounds. How about this for a start? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Caught over the middle. It's Sampson. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this. It'll be a great complement to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Oh, you talk about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Going for a big play downfield. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
You guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
But he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. The Buffaloes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Out of the gun now on third down. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Ball handed off. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He's moving out of the pocket. Here's a wide open receiver, complete into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Remember, last time, they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Here's the 2nd down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Lets it go as he's being hit. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And now the handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And they pick up the 1st on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Here's a great example of back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. 2nd down after that previous play. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. He's going to score. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Always looking to throw. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He goes down. The first quarter will end on that sack. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Colorado. No chance to catch it.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
BAT is good, and they go up 17-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Pressure is coming. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Defense not pressing this time. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the handoff. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First down and 10. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Touchdown, LSU. Wow, what a play. Defensive score. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. The back's got it on the pitch. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Running back with the football. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to his target. Oh, the freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the Buffalo starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Trying to extend the play. The pass is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? He's at the 50. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
Gets some space around the 30. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over it that time. He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Quick throw to his receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Quick throw testing the middle. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Going the other way, can they catch him? Across the 40. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
He's looking deep here. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a 4th interception in this game. 2nd down now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Good protection there. Now finally throws it to the right. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception on the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And now another deep ball here. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. Field goal try, no good. Missed opportunity to make this a one-score game. Still losing by 11.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. No huddle now for the offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And they heave it deep downfield. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he lobs it deep down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes. The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And that mighty Bengals offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And the running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
And now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
And the ball to the ground. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Welch. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Finds his man, has the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And tackled after a small pickup there. Attempt for this offense. And they'll use the ground game here. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Ball handed off. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Here's the handoff. They'll try it off the right tackle. Football comes out. He quickly lands on it and prevents the defense from creating a takeaway. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. They'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. Across the 40 now. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Buffs. And now they'll set up for the point after. The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. The back's got it. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Testing the right side here. Breaks loose at the 45. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. The big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
And there's the handoff. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try the right here. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, LSU. This offense really clicking.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to scramble. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Colorado. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
He'll pitch it, and he'll be brought down.
Well, I love the two-point play to go with the option call, but let's give credit to this defense. Good old-school assignment football. Took every option away, and then they rallied to the ball to keep him short.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He steps out of bounds at the 26. Here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get? Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Anderson. Offense on the field to take over. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the Buffaloes come up to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Launching downfield. Ball's incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
Well, the quarterback had plenty of time, but ultimately just couldn't take advantage of it.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, Buffaloes. This quarterback on fire today. Folks decided to go for 2, trying to cut this lead to a field goal late in the game. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket now. This is caught. It would be an important 2-point conversion to get within a field goal here in the late stages. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jackson. And he's got some space here. On the move. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike. A 1-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground.
Smart play to keep it on the ground, to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on 3rd down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands and work his magic.
They'll run it to the left. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to pass this time. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a...
Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
This one is right through.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Getting set to kick off after extending the lead with a field goal. The offense knows they have a long way to go and not much time to get there. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play too passive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not much on the return, but a pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Picked off, a crucial turnover. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Well, when you take a chance, sometimes things tend to backfire on you. Conventional wisdom says to run the ball, no matter what the down and distance is, to work that clock and win this game the shortest way. You take the chance, you're aggressive, and it ends up backfiring with the interception.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And a timeout taken by the offense, 18 seconds on the clock. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. Looking to pass here, bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a 1st down. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. He just goes down, and that'll do it for the ball game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.